ọ̀lẹ alápá má ṣiṣẹ́ olówó fẹ́ flex yo. No food for lazy man, paddy double your work o. Anything wey you want to, you go get am if you work yo. Má wá gbọ́ alágbó ṣiṣẹ́ o, stop living fake life. Òróró no be good boy, pussycat no be tiger, monkey àtọ̀sí chimpanzee. Work yo, work yo.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to yet another episode of Weekly Grind. I am your humble host, Terra Adamo. And on today's episode, we will be talking about entrepreneurship. Now, what aspect of entrepreneurship we're talking about is an aspect called fashion design. Yes, I said fashion design. Well, as ordinary as a profession is, it is yet a forerunner in the field of entrepreneurship. Why? Because as humans, we must wear clothes. What I'm wearing today is an African print made by a tailor. Now, fashion is a number one for me because I must wear clothes, and so would others. They would also want to wear clothes, and you also want to look good. Now, how do you look good without putting on good clothes? Now, that brings me to why we are talking about tailoring today. Well, on the show, we'll be having 3 segments. The first is an interview in which we conducted in AB Gold Fashion House here in Bidda, Niger State. While the second will be a vox pop to see the response of people to know if actually tailoring is an endeavor which they can delve into. While the second will be a tip on how to become a successful tailor. Well, stay with us. More to come still after the break.
Anything where you want to, you go get am if you work. Má wá gbọ́ alágbó ṣiṣẹ́ o, stop living fake life. Òróró no be good boy, pussycat no be tiger, monkey àtọ̀sí chimpanzee. Work yo, butter no be for monkey o. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ ṣe big boy, swagger ń ṣe fọ́lẹ̀ o. Work yo, ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ o.
Alright, welcome back. Well, like I said before, our first segment is an interview. Well, sit back, relax, while we'll take you on this ride.
My name is Abakar Sadiq Segu. I am a student of Federal Polytechnic Bidda. The name of my fashion house is AB Good Fashion House, and I'm the part owner of it. I've been in tailor for 2010. Since then, I've been trust of myself, looking for my customers, giving them what they need, and I achieve what a lot of people from.
Work yo, butter no be for monkey o. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ ṣe big boy.
Sam Olani. So I'm a student of Federal Polytechnic. So I'm from business admin. Part of owner of this. I started, that was since 2008. Before I have about 15 that have graduated from me. Then now I have about 20 apprentices. Though most are students, while some are full, how will you call it, apprentices.
Pussycat no be tiger, monkey àtọ̀sí chimpanzee. Work yo, butter no be for monkey o. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ ṣe big boy, swagger ń ṣe fọ́lẹ̀ o.
Dominic Michaels, the student of Federal Polytechnic Bidda, civil engineering, from civil engineering department. I've been an apprentice for like 3 months now. I can do many things like I can sew a trouser, I can sew a t-shirt, that's just. I can also make some stitches, so other stuff like that. And there are many factors that inspired me to become a tailor. Part of them is the fact that I have this natural likeness for good looking. And I have that passion to also make people look good. In as much as I love myself to look good, that's what inspired me. Some of the challenges I face as an apprentice is the fact that I'm a student, and mixing entrepreneurship with studies is not easy. Most of the time I go for my classes, and before I come back, most of the work is done. So I have to start asking questions, and sometimes if if I'm in the shop and I want to leave to the school, most times my boss is always not giving me that time to actually combine the both. He always scold me, and but even though I love it because that's actually the most disciplinary aspect of the job. You have to sacrifice one thing in order to achieve the other, and that is what I'm trying to do. My advice to them is that it's a very good thing because the world is full of fashion, and there is just no way that when you see people that look good, you will not be happy because, and being that you are the one that actually made the address, it gives you that motivation, that happiness, that sweetness that you have actually achieved something in life. More like just like a scientist when he discovers a particular problem and how to solve it, he's always fulfilled in life. So that's just who a tailor is. A tailor is always have the same work nice on people.
Swagger ń ṣe bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ o. Wákì o, ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ o. Wákì o, wájà kó tún fíjọ́ bọ́dí o. Wákì o.
I have like 3 months to become 3 years now. From my experience so far, in aspect of tailoring, whatever that human being can put on, I can bring it out so that the person come out. So that agbada, suit, all native attire that can wear, Nigerian attire, wear, anything at all. As well as even female, you can do
Monkey
it.
yàtọ̀ sí chimpanzee. Wákì o, bọ́tà no be for monkey o. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ ṣe big boy. Swagger ń ṣe bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ o. Wákì o, ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ o. Wákì o, wájà kó tún fíjọ́ bọ́dí o. Wákì o, ọ̀rẹ́ mi múra sí iṣẹ́ o. Wákì o, wájà kó tún fíjọ́ bọ́dí o. Wákì o, na you dey go see for club, drinking water.
All right, there you have it. Welcome back. Now, that was an interview conducted in AB Gold Fashion House here in Bida, Niger State. That is to say that no matter where you think you are, no matter where you go to, you must still find something to wear and cover your belly. Well, AB Gold Fashion House started like a joke. Everything started like a joke. Like it is normally said that do not despise the little beginning. And so he started for AB Gold. He started his tailoring under a mango tree. And from then he progressed and progressed and progressed till what he has today. Now, AB Gold has a standard structure that is key to define what makes an individual peculiar. Well, on the next segment, we'll be taking you to the streets to hear the views and remarks of people and hear what they have to say about tailoring. Is it a profession that they can actually do or not? Stay with us. We'll be right back. What do you think about tailors?
Because I think my own perspective, they are the most disappointing people I've ever seen in my life. They disappoint people a lot. There's this integrity of a thing that is not in their job. So they tell you to come today and you still go there, they will still disappoint you. They lie a lot, but they're still teachers. But without them, we can't wear clothes. That's true. They're the one that will still make the clothes for us. So, but if they are good, but they lie a lot.
All right, thank you very much. Well, I'd like to ask you, is tailoring a job that you can undertake?
Yeah. I like fashion. I would like to go into creative job that any young person can do. So if you're creative and you know how to bring out something, tailoring jobs.
I'd like to ask you a question. What do you think about tailors?
Tailors, some are good, they disappoint. That's all I have to say.
I guess they disappointed you a lot. Okay. So what do you do when they disappoint you?
Just get angry, shout at them and they leave.
Okay. So is tailoring a job that you can actually do? Why? Please, I'd like to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you think about tailors?
I think Taylor, I enjoy them so much because they're so creative. Sometimes you see what you don't actually expect from them. They give them a style to sew for you. You see them doing it perfectly, even beyond your expectations. But the disadvantages, the advantages that I got from them is that most times they do disappoint a lot. That is the only thing that is not really so good about them. But I think with time, I think they can still change. You can change when you meet the good ones. When they tell you to come and clear your clothes or your material in so time, they still meet up because some of them keep to their words also. So that is another thing I can actually say about you guys.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is tailoring a job you can do?
Yeah, tailoring is a job that I can actually do because I actually love fashion also because it's a creative job. If for a young man that don't want to depend on his family alone, that want to have something in life, that want to become a man in life, at least, even not only a guy, can be a lady also, that you want to have something doing, you don't want to be dependent on someone, then you can actually go into tailoring.
Good afternoon. Please, I would like to ask you a question.
5 years.
Can you please tell me what you think about tailors?
Well, they are cool guys. I enjoy them. You know, when I was little, I got my joy from Yomi Casual. I love his work and I love fashion also, so they are cool. But they disappoint at times, though, that. So I love them.
All right. Do you see tailoring as a job which you can do?
Yeah, I can do them. I can be a tailor because I love the work. I love fashion. I love entertainment.
Welcome back. Now you've heard it all. You heard the views and respondents of people. Well, I don't know for them. As for me, I'm ready to go pick my form in maybe good fashion house. I don't know what you're waiting for. This is an opportunity for you to do so. So please take the queue after me and then go pick a form. And then you might get a trade in tailoring. And like I said, we'll be giving you 5 tips. These tips are very important, not only in the field of tailoring, but rather every endeavor it is you want to do. Now, tips number 1. You must be passionate about what you do. There is nothing that you do that you can't include passion in it. But once you're passionate about it, you will have the reason to sit in your chair for 3 hours, 4 hours, or even maybe 12 hours in a day to do that thing which you love to do the most. So people, number 1 is you have to be what? To be passionate. Now, tip number 2, you must have a standard structure. What do I mean by a standard structure? You must have a guideline in which you must work with. Now, you don't do a patch and run kind of job. That is, you must pay attention to detailing, you must pay attention to colors, to the kind of stitching you use, to the kind of helming stitch you use, and so on and so forth. When you pay attention to these, you have a defined structure. Now, tips number 3, you must have a defined customer outlay. Yes, I mean a defined customer outlay. If you are solely for women, so for women. If you do not have a good knowledge of sewing both genders' clothes, then it's preferable you choose a particular gender, stick with that gender and go with it. And tips number 4, most importantly, you have to set your finances right. Why I say so is this: in order to ensure the continuity of your business, you must be able to have a good account management. And tip number 5, the 5th and most important of all, stick to time. There is greater wisdom in sticking to time. You must stick to the time frame given unto you. You must be able to deliver with the stipulated deadline. You see, when you fail to stick to time, people will take it to be unserious. And once this happens, definitely you're not growing, rather you're depreciating. Alright, unfortunately, we've come to the end of today's segment. Well, I would love to stay more. I know you want me to stay, but time is of essence. I still remain your humble presenter, Terry Adamu, and on behalf of my crew, the producer, and everybody at the back room, we'll say a big thank you.
No food for lazy man. Paddy, double your work. Anything where you want to, you go get them if you want. Stop living fake life. Ororo no be good boy. Pussycat no be tiger. Monkey at the chimpanzee. Walk you.